Yo, Lego Rocks, man, what are you doing? Why is this video uploaded Wednesday afternoon when the game was last night? Why didn't you upload a video last night, man? What are you doing, Lego Rocks? Okay, guys, calm down. I fell asleep, like, right after the second period started against Montreal last night, and I ended up waking up after the game. I woke up at, like, 11 p.m., and I saw that the score was 7-5. And my first instinct was, what the hell? Okay, good, we lost again, but we got 5 goals and Carey Price, what? So I checked my Twitter, and Twitter was kind of on that aftermath stage of a game where everyone's kind of getting their final thoughts out about it and everything, because it's 11 p.m., I just woke up, I'm getting the news about this game because I fell asleep right after the second started, and I saw some tweets. People were saying it's a good win. It's a good win for Team Tank. And it's a good win for Team Tank because we lost the game in regulation, which is good. Vanek increased his trade value because he had 4 points, 3 goals, and an assist. That's a hat trick. Second hat trick of the Canucks this season, which is good. And Brock Boeser, he got himself a goal and an assist. So I, fresh out of dreamland, wake up to this news that Boeser got 2 points and Vanek got 4 points, and the Sedins, they got themselves a goal. They each got like 2 points each, I'm pretty sure. And we lost the game? Yo, man, I don't know about you, but isn't that a good game? Isn't that a really good game? Because screw the fact that Nielsen or Markstrom or whoever, the team, let in 7 goals. Because we've known the whole season that this defensive core isn't necessarily the best, and it's not fair to pin all the goals that we allow on our goalies exclusively. Because taking a look at just the statistics, I mean, ever since Markstrom had that shutout, we've let in like 5+ goals a game. Ever since Bo Horvat got injured, we've let in 5+ goals a game. So, it's not the goaltender's fault. And anybody who's blindly saying that, oh, the Canucks are losing games, they're letting in goals because the goaltenders suck, you're delusional. Because hockey is a team sport, and it's never the goaltender's fault if 1 goal goes in, let alone 7. And, you know, it's fine. It's fine that our team isn't necessarily the best defensively. I mean, looking at our plus-minus in terms of goals, we're like at a -20 right now, which sucks. And we're in the bottom 10 of the league, which sucks. But at the same time, you know, it's not necessarily supposed to be a really good Canucks season this year. Which makes me happy when I see games like this, where Vanek gets himself a hat trick and an assist, where Boeser, after missing 0 games, by the way, off of that shot block by Mark Giordano, gets himself a goal and an assist. The assist coming really, really late into the game where he centers the puck right for Vanek. The goal was, I'm gonna say it, man, Montreal, what was that? What was that defense? Things just got a little bit jumbled, and it led to Boeser being wide open in the slot. He beat Carey Price up on the glove side, and it was dangerous. I was watching the highlight package for this game, and I was like, yo, Boeser's he's gonna rip that in, and he did. So that was great. And, you know, I said this yesterday in the video talking about Boeser having the best case scenario for him in that he's not out for an extended amount of time. I said that if there were any stories about this game that might incline me to making a video about this game, and here I am, sort of talking about the game, mostly talking just about how, I mean, Boeser got another goal and an assist, and Vanek got a hat-trick, that's all good, but even if I talk about this game, I talk about the positives, I talk about Boeser, and I talk about Vanek, you still can't ignore the fact that this was a Canucks loss, because the Canucks, I mean, they let in 7 goals, they scored 5, which is great. Scoring 5 goals in any game, I think, is pretty good, especially in this era of hockey, but you let in 7, and you let in 7 to a Montreal team that is struggling offensively. I mean, Brendan Gallagher was the only guy with 10+ goals on the team coming into this game, and you gave up so many good chances. Taking a look at the first save of the game by Anders Nielsen, Pacioretty gets absolutely robbed on the left side of the net, and Nielsen has to dive over and save the puck. That was fantastic. And sure, the Canucks got the first goal of the game on the power play, and the Canadiens, they tied things up on the power play because of a really awkward tip-in by Daniel Carr. But the rest of the game, man, like, I know one of them was an empty net. That was an empty net by Phillip Danault at the end of the game, but still. Even without the empty net, we still would have lost 6-5. Who knows? But this game, it was a loss, and it was technically a bad game because we let in 7 and our defense was bad. Goodbranson, I have no idea. If you want me to talk about individual players, I wouldn't be able to give that to you because, as I said, I fell asleep right at the beginning of the second period, and I only saw the first period where Vanek scored and Carr scored. I slept until, like, half an hour after the game was concluded. And these highlight packages that I watch, you know, NHL.com or whatever, they don't showcase everything. I wouldn't be able to deduce who's a good player and who's not, just from the highlight packages. The only player who I could really say was solid, just from watching the highlight packages, was, well, Thomas Vanek. I mean, the guy got 3 goals and an assist. I want to talk about his second goal, because his second goal was beautiful. It was off of a really good pass from Alex Biega, my main man, Alex Biega. Eriksson is in the far point for the Canadiens. He's digging for the puck, he takes a hit, and he allows himself to stay involved in the play. The puck ends up finding itself to him, and he centers it right for Biega, who comes in with some speed. He holds it for a little bit, he holds it, skates towards the slot, and he throws a really nice pass right over to Vanek on the open side, and he just, like, hits it. He just hits it into the open net, and Vanek immediately points to Biega because he recognizes that was a good play. And Biega had some good presence in that. I couldn't speak for the whole game, of course, because I fell asleep, but I like what I saw from these highlights. I liked Daniel Sedin's goal because that was a nice effort and a nice showcase of these Canucks, the older ones especially, having some speed and some drive to the net. That was nice to look at. Brock Besser's goal, absolutely beautiful. Daniel Sedin with some Sedinery instincts to center the puck right to where Besser was. It was tape to tape. Besser winds up. He's got all the time in the world, and he roofs it over the glove of Carey Price. Of course, though, we lost this game still. Vanek's last goal, it was nice because Besser gave him the assist, and so did Henrik Sedin, but that was good. It was really good, and I liked it a lot, especially because we got points in this one. Henrik with 2 assists, Daniel with a goal and an assist, and overall, it was a good game, because we lost in regulation, and Brock Besser got 2 points, and Vanek increased his trade value. Besser is now first in rookie scoring by quite a bit, and he's 4th overall in goals in the league. Brock Besser is 4th overall in goals in the whole league. He's got 18. The only ones who have more goals than Brock Besser are Tavares, number 1 elite winger Anders Lee, Alex Ovechkin, and Nikita Kucherov. If Brock Besser scores 2 and Tavares gets held back at 19, Besser can become 3rd. Besser's so close here, and, I mean, the difference between Kucherov and Besser isn't that much. I mean, Kucherov's at 23, Besser's at 18. That's only 5 goals, but this early on into the season, I mean, I like what I'm seeing. Taking a look at the rookie scoring race, Brock Besser is now ahead of Barzal by 2 points, because Besser gets a goal and an assist. That puts him 2 points above Barzal. Besser also is at 32 points in 32 games, which is really good too. And I can't believe I'm this happy about Brock Besser getting points, considering the fact that just a few days ago, everyone was freaking out, pissed off at the heavens because Brock Besser looked like he was going to be out for a few weeks with an ankle injury of some sort. But he's not. After missing 0 games, Brock Besser comes back with a goal and an assist to retake the rookie scoring lead by storm. And it's beautiful. This game was low-key beautiful, but I didn't watch it, so I really don't know if it was beautiful or not. Please forgive me if it was actually an ugly game. I'm only looking at it from the highlights that I watched, which there were some really good goals scored, so I guess it was a beautiful game after all. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was Blessing Extra Trolls, Wrestling and Gaming, and bye.